Hello students, myself Mahesh. I am from Bapuji College, Badgandi. So today I am going to discuss with the previous year question paper 2020 with respect to the biology subject. Okay, yes. So ನಮ್ಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಿಪ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಬಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಿಪ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ 2020 ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ 2023 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 2020 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇದೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್. ಎಸ್. ಸೊ let us discuss begins with the question number 1, that is the which of the following is not an attribute, which of the following is not an attribute of a population. Okay, so ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ which are present in the same geographical area at a particular time. ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಓಕೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್, ಒಂದೇ ತರನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಅಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆನ್ ಅಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, NCERT ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್, ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ sex ratio, it is the character of the population. And natality means birth rate, number of birth in a population at a particular time, that is called as not a natality. It is also one of the attribute of population. And mortality means birth rate andru onde, natality andru onde, right. And next one mortality means death rate. Okay, so the number of individuals which are died in a geographical area at a particular time, that is called as what? Mortality. Death rate, it is also one of the character or attribute of population. But the species interaction, okay, ನಾವು ಓದಿದೀವಿ species interaction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? mutualism, commensalism, amensalism, as well as parasitism, competition, right. So they are called as what? The type of population interaction. The type of population interaction or species interaction, they are not an character of population. Species interaction, it is not an attribute of population. Okay, that means which option is correct? Option 4 is correct. Okay, each and every sentence is very important. You should read the question very carefully. Question ಅನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ an species attribution, sorry, it is not an attribute of population. Okay, so mortality, natality and sex ratios are attribute of population. Okay, yes. Let us go for the next question number 2. The process of growth is maximum during. The process of growth is maximum during ಅಂದ್ರೆ growth process ಯಾವಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, growth process ಯಾವಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್. Okay, population growth and development, chapter number 15, first PU biology, chapter number 15th ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಗ್ರೋತ್ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾಯ್ಡ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಲೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಲೋ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್, ರೈಟ್. ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ದ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಲೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಫೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಬರ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಒಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೆ ಅಟೇನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ in the next stage of the lag, that is called as a log phase. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು log phase ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, the growth ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋನೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ which increases its growth in that phase it is called as log phase. And ultimately ಯಾವಾಗ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, and when it attaining certain time ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ again that growth rate is slow down. Okay, growth rate ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಸ್ತ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. that phase it is called as a stationary phase. Okay, so the growth is maximum during the log phase. The growth is maximum during the log phase, not in lag phase, not in stationary phase. And another one option ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವುದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ dormancy ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. What is dormancy? Dormancy means a resting state. Dormancy means resting state or resting phase. The name itself suggested that in that phase the growth is very slow down. Growth ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗದೇ ಇದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ. Okay, some of the seeds which undergo resting stage, that is called as seed dormancy ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. In that metabolic rate is slow. metabolic rate ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, metabolic rate ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಲೋನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. It is also not a correct option. Dormancy, senescent and senescent phase. Senescent phase, we know that sexual reproductive organism consisting of 3 phases: juvenile phase, reproductive phase and senescent phase. Senescent phase ನಾವು ಇದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ old age phase ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Senescent phase it is also called as old age phase. Okay, the cells which undergo the metabolic activity slow down. Okay, metabolic activity ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ slow down ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. senescent phase ಒಳಗಡೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಕೂಡ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. senescent phase ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, dormancy phase ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, lag phase ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ log phase ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ that means which option is correct? Option 1 is correct. Okay, so let us discuss about the question number 3. The roots that originate from the base of the stem. The roots which are originating from the base of the stem, not from the radicle of embryo. We know that if the roots are arising directly from the radicle of embryo, it is called as a taproot system. Okay, taproot system ಒಳಗಡೆ that is the primary root. The taproot system means primary root and its branches, it is called as a taproot system. Taproot system, it is a characteristic feature of the dicot plants. Okay, primary roots are the roots, they are arising from the radicle of embryo, not basal region of the stem. That means primary roots are wrong answer. Primary roots ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, because that roots are arising from the radicle of embryo. We know that embryonic axis it is consisting of two regions, plumule and radicle. Plumule which gives rise to the shoot system and radicle which gives rise to the root system. The first form root it is called as a primary root. Okay, radicle ಇಂದ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ primary root. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಬೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಬೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದರ್ ಒಂದು ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್? ಓಕೆ, ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಬನಿಯಾನ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್, ಬನಿಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಲದ ಮರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗಿಂಗ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. that the roots are arising from the branch of the plant body. Okay, branch of the plant body in the root ಬಂದಿರತ್ತ. If the roots are arising from the branch of the plant body other than the radical of embryo, that is called as adventitious root, or the part of the plant. If the roots are arising from the part of the plant body other than the radical of embryo, radical ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ part of the plant body ಇಂದ roots ಬಂದಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ adventitious roots ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. One of the example for adventitious roots are called as prop roots. That means prop roots are the example for the adventitious roots. They are not arising from the basal region of the stem. Basal region of the stem ನಿಂದ root arise ಆಗುತ್ತಾ. Okay, branch of the stem ನಿಂದ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ hanging roots ಬರ್ತಾವ, right? Banyan plant ಒಳಗಡೆ, right? So this is also not correct. Prop roots. Prop roots means hanging roots in the banyan plant. They are arising from the branches of the plant body, not from the basal region of the plant body. Okay, next one, lateral roots. So lateral roots ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ lateral roots, it is seen in lateral roots are the secondary root, tertiary root and some type of secondary root, tertiary root and quaternary roots are called as what? Lateral roots. They are the lateral roots. It is not also rising from the base of the stem. Base of the stem ನಿಂತರ lateral roots ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, so base of the stem ನಿಂತರ ಯಾವ roots ಬರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ fibrous roots ಬರ್ತಾವ. Okay, fibrous roots are the roots which are arising from base of the stem, basal nodal region of the stem. Stem ಒಳಗಡೆ node and internodes ಇರ್ತಾವ. Nodal region, basal nodal region of the stem ನಿಂತರ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ roots ಬರ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is called as a fibrous root. Okay, and it is a characteristic feature of the monocotyledonous plants. Monocotyledonous plants ಒಳಗಡೆ monocot root ಒಳಗಡೆ fibrous roots ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Okay, what is fibrous root? Actually, radical is developing into primary root, but primary root is short lived. Okay, monocot plants ಒಳಗಡೆ primary root ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ short lived ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and it is replaced by the large number of the roots, that is called as fibrous roots, and that fibrous roots are arising from the base of the stem. Okay, so that means which option is correct? Option 1 is correct, right? Yes. Okay. So let us discuss about the fourth question. Match the following disease with the causative organism. Remember one thing, causative organism, it is also called as disease causing organism. The organism which cause the diseases. Okay, ರೋಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮಾಣು ಜೀವಿಗಳಿಗೆ disease causing organism ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, and it is simply called as pathogen. Pathogen ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೇ, disease causing organism ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೇ, causative organisms ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೇ, right? And column 1 and column 2 ಒಳಗಡೆ some of the disease ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ, and column 2 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದಕ್ಕ ರೀಸನ್ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ, right? So yes, the first one, the typhoid. The typhoid, it is one of the bacterial disease. Why it is called as bacterial disease? The disease which is caused by the bacteria, that is called as bacterial disease. Typhoid, it is one of the bacterial disease because it is caused by one of the bacteria. The name of the bacteria, it is called as Salmonella typhibacteria. Typhoid disease, it is caused by the bacteria called as Salmonella typhibacteria. Next one, pneumonia. Pneumonia, it is also one of the bacterial disease, not viral and protozoan disease. It is one of the bacterial disease because it is caused by the bacteria. The name of the bacteria, it is called as Haemophilus influenzae. Haemophilus influenzae bacteria. Pneumonia, it is caused by the two bacteria, usually Streptococcus pneumoniae bacteria or Haemophilus influenzae bacteria. ಎರಡು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಐತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ pneumonia disease ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Next one, filariasis disease. Filariasis disease, it is caused by one of the roundworm. The name of the roundworm, it is called as a Wuchereria bancrofti. Wuchereria bancrofti or Wuchereria malai. Wuchereria malai. Okay, filariasis, it is one of the worm disease because it is caused by the one of the roundworm. The name of the roundworm, it is called as Wuchereria bancrofti or it is also called as Wuchereria malai. Okay, next one, malaria. Malaria, it is one of the protozoan disease because it is caused by the protozoa. The name of the protozoa is called as Plasmodium vivax, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium malariae, or Plasmodium ovae, right? So whatever it may be, the malaria it is caused by one of the protozoa. The name of the protozoa it is called as Plasmodium falciparum. It is a very most that means it is a very most dangerous species which cause the malaria. Okay, that is the Plasmodium falciparum. Plasmodium falciparum. Okay, that means which option is correct, Amma? A3. Okay, B4, A3, B4, C1, D2, right? So option 2 is correct. Okay, next one. Question 5. Question number 5. In which of the following techniques the embryo are transferred to the assist those females who cannot conceive? Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ಸೀವ್, ಯಾರು ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 2 ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜೀಸ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಜಿಫ್ಟ್. ಜಿಫ್ಟ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನು? ಜಿಫ್ಟ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ zygote intrafallopian transfer. IUT means intrauterine transfer. Intrauterine transfer. Okay, zygote intrafallopian transfer in which the zygote or the embryonic stages of the cells they are introducing or transferred to the fallopian tube, that is called as zygote intrafallopian transfer. IUT means intrauterine transfer. Intrauterine transfer means 8 to 32 celled stages of the embryo is transferred to the uterus of the woman. Okay, she is not conceived. Is it clear or not? That means option 1 is correct. Gift and gift ಒಳಗಡೆ gift means gamete intrafallopian transfer. Here ovum is collected from the donor and it is transferred to the fallopian tube of the female. She cannot produce the ovum. Okay, so ovum produce ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಓವಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಡೋನರ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಫ್ಯಾಲೋಪಿಯನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ನಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಾಗ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳೋತಾರೆ, ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ICSI. ICSI ಅಂದ್ರೆ intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Here directly sperm it is injected into the cytoplasm of the ovum, that is called as intracytoplasmic sperm injection. It is not assist for the embryo transfer. Embryo transfer ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ assist ಮಾಡಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, next one. Okay, so that means GIFT and IUT option is correct. Option 1 is correct. Okay, clear? GIFT ಅಂದ್ರೆ zygote intrafallopian transfer, GIFT ಅಂದ್ರೆ gamete intrafallopian transfer, IUT andre intrauterine transfer. Okay, yes. So the next one, identify the wrong statement with reference to the gene capital I that controls ABO blood group. That controls ABO blood group. Yes. So I gene it is consisting of, usually gene it is consisting of 2 alleles, but in case of I gene it is consisting of 3 alleles in a population, not an individual. We know that individual carry only 2 alleles, that is pair of alleles, right? Okay, yes. So that is a wrong statements. Okay, wrong statements ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, right? So the gene capital I has 3 alleles. Yes, I gene has 3 alleles, that is the IA1 allele, IB1 allele and small I1 allele. I gene which have 3 alleles, right? So statement 1 is correct. It is right, not wrong. ಅವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, wrong statements identify ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Next one, a person will have only 2 of the 3 alleles. ಈ 3 allele ಒಳಗಡೆ IA, IB, small I ಒಳಗಡೆ person ಒಳಗಡೆ only 2 alleles ಇರ್ತಾವ. 2 alleles ಅಂದ್ರೆ IA, IB ಇರುತ್ತೆ, IA, IR ಇರುತ್ತೆ, IA small I ಇರುತ್ತೆ, IB, IBR ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so as well as ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ IB small I ಇರುತ್ತೆ or small I ಈ 6 ಜಿನೋಟೈಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಜಿನೋಟೈಪ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಜಿನೋಟೈಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಜಿನೋಟೈಪ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 2 ಅಲೀಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಅರ್ಥಾದಿಲ್ಲ? ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ 3 ಅಲೀಲ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಅಲೀಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. IA IB IA small I IA IB 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 small I. Okay, yes. Next one, when IA and IB are present, nodri IA and IB, when IA and IB are present together, they express same type of sugar. When IA and IB present together, okay, that means individual with the IA IB genotype, IA express its, that is called as what? Codominance. Idu codominance ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. What is codominance? If the both the alleles of a gene which express the same character, which express in the hybrid, okay, that is called as what? Codominance. ಎರಡು alleles ಕೂಡ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. IA which produces the antigen on RBC, that is called as antigen A, which produces sugar on RBC. Okay, IA means it is allele which express the character. What is the character? Which produces sugar on the RBC, right? So that name of the RBC is called as antigen A. And IB it produces the sugar on the RBC, that is called as antigen B, which produces the sugar on the RBC, that is called as antigen B. But a small I which cannot produces any sugar on RBC. A person with the IA-IB, nodri, a person of the IA-IB, they are not produces the same type of sugar, because IA which produces the one type of sugar called as antigen A, and IB produces the one type of sugar called as antigen B on RBC. They are not produces the same type of sugar. Is it clear or not? IA IB presented together ittappa andre, even though they are presented together, okay, IA express, that means IA express its character, that is the antigen A on RBC, and IB which express its character, that is which produces the antigen B on the RBC. They are not produces the same type of sugar, because IA which produces the antigen A and IB which produces the antigen B, they are produces the different type of sugars. IA antigen A, IB antigen B, they are produces the same type of sugar or different type of sugar, but not the same type of sugar. Is it clear or not? So that means this is the wrong statement. Next one, option 4, allele small I doesn't produces any sugar. Just read it. Small I is not produces any type of sugar on RBC. RBC ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರಹದ ಶುಗರ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ IA IB ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ alleles ಶುಗರ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ RBC ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, so not a small I produces any type of sugar on the RBC. That means it is a right statement, and the gene has the 3 alleles, it is also right statement, and the person will have only 2 alleles out of the 3 alleles, it is also a right statement. But when IA and IB they are presented together, they are produces the different type of sugar, even though they are presented together. But here kottidara same type of sugar kottidara, right? So this is a wrong statement, but it is the correct option. Thank you students. The remaining question will be discussed in the next session.